What? No way! Commander Randolph? Disperse! Avoid grouping up! Too slow. The commander hasn't lost his edge. Hey! Send in the Cougars! Nice try, boys. About time I got this started. Eat steel! Berserker! I'd just give up if I were you. Oh shit! The Red Reaper! Don't falter! Attack him in waves! You're kidding me.
He's overwhelming them. I can hardly believe my eyes. This is what Randy's been holding back? His real skill in battle?
Well, would you look at that? Guess he didn't need our help after all. I stand corrected. This situation just got a little more hairy. What?
Looking good there, Dolphy!
Surely!
I knew you still had it in you! You're still not really my style, but I gotta admit, you were pretty cool just now.
I didn't ask for your goddamn opinion. What makes you think I'd want anything to do with a man-eating tiger like you?
Aw, that stings, you know. But hey, since we're already here, why don't we have a little bit of fun?
Damn!
Yeah, I thought so. You're still pretty dull after locking yourself in the shed for so long. Guess this is where you peak, huh?
Damn it! You seriously managed to master Testarossa?
I'm not the same little kid you taught way back when, Dolphy. Get that into your thick skull already! Let's go! Is that the best you got, Dolphy? I was barely getting warmed up. Oh, whatever. I already found myself a better playmate anyway.
Screw you.
If you ask me, you should just come back and let Daddy whip you into fighting shape again. Once you get some of your mojo back, you'll finally be ready to become the next war god. But I can always take an arm and a leg for good measure first.
Randy!
Whoa, Nelly! Not bad. This might be a nice palate cleanser after.
Lloyd!
You're a lot saucier than you look, Detective Boy. Didn't anyone ever teach you that a gentleman doesn't force himself on a lady?
One glance is all I need to know that I can't hold back. I've accepted S-rank wanted monster requests less dangerous than you.
You got that right, sugar?
Stop! Get away from her! There's no way those tonfas are gonna hold up! Well, obviously.
Whoa!
Great. I should have known playing dirty wouldn't do much against her. Commander! Mr. Lanto! You guys.
Okay. If you want to horse around that bad, I don't mind playing along for a bit. You better show me a good time!
Here she comes!
Fight like your lives depend on it!
So, this is what it's like to fight a top-class Jaeger.
No, I didn't go through all of my training just to lose to her here. I'll hand it to you guys. I'm impressed. But only a little. That made for a decent appetizer before the main course at least. Uh-huh.
Second Lieutenant Muro!
You came for us! Yes. The commander received a call from your chief. The enemy forces in our sights! Move in and sweep them out! Prioritize the retaking of major civilian safety above all else!
Yes, ma'am! Yes, ma'am!
I'll catch you guys later. But don't worry, I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot more of each other real soon. I swear, I take my eyes off you for a second and you pull something like this. We'll handle those Jaegers from here. I'd appreciate it if the rest of you could make sure Randy doesn't try any more stupid stunts.
Loud and clear.
Consider it done.
That's finally over.
At last, you can take a moment to breathe.
Randy?
Is everything all right? You didn't get hurt or anything, did you?
Lloyd, answer me one question. What in the hell were you thinking? Huh?
Randy? Randy? Why?
Don't you get it? You just stepped into a war zone like it was nothing. You're not a Jaeger, not a soldier. You've never spilled anyone's blood. Yet you waltzed right in here. Can't you see just how goddamn dangerous that was? Randy. Don't think this excludes you, Mademoiselle. Or you either, Tiotat. And you, Noel. Wasi. You two understand the risk better than they do. I can't for the life of me get why you didn't stop him. But you, Lloyd. Where the hell do you get off calling yourself a leader after pulling this shit? What in Adios' name were you thinking? Putting your team's lives on the line at a time like this. You don't know what you're talking about.
Lloyd! Lloyd, what are you?
I didn't come here to risk the lives of my teammates. I came here to save you! Wait. I came here to save one! I mean, really? See ya? Did you seriously think that little scrap of paper was gonna justify you leaving our lives forever? I always knew. Someone like me had no business getting close to you guys in the first place. My hands are drenched in blood. The lives I've taken, they weren't all soldiers. I didn't think twice about using an innocent village to bait our enemies. Every time I look in your eyes, I see him. The guy whose life I took away, even though he did nothing to deserve it! This is the man you see standing in front of you! An irredeemable piece of shit! You think you're doing me a favor here? Just give it a rest already. Always looking at me with those puppy dog eyes. Counting on me like I'm even worth looking up to. If you keep it up, I might end up forgiving myself. And that's something I have no right to do!
Randy. Please, Randy. I don't know what to say.
So that's what this is all about. Man, this is a relief.
Lloyd? Lloyd, what are you?
I was scared you'd try to laugh this off. Crack a few jokes like always. I would have been stumped if you did. But after all this time, you finally came clean to us.
Lloyd.
The truth is, not that different. When it comes down to it, you're just as much of a kid as we are. All of us knew you had a heavy burden, but we thought not touching on it was a respectful thing to do. So instead, we just kept relying on you without ever returning the favor.
Indeed. He's right.
Come on! I just said that I don't deserve that kind of treatment. I'll agree with you on this, Randy. Your past actions, your guilt and regrets, they're all yours to carry. That's something that falls on you to come to terms with. And of course, the terms you reach may not be enough to allow you to forgive yourself. But even if no one else forgives you, even if you never forgive yourself, we always will, Randy. That I can promise you.
That's right. Being able to forgive and accept each other is exactly what makes us a team. This is no different from when you all accepted me, even after learning of my past. It would only be right that I pardon your transgressions, just as I do your sleazy, careless attitude. I forgive you too, of course. The weight of taking a life on the battlefield is something we, as soldiers, always have to face.
Far be it from me to give a heartfelt speech about the spirit of friendship. But the truth is that everyone piles up sins simply by living. That is to say, in the eyes of Adios, we're not all that different, are we? None of us can cling to the past forever, or know what the future holds. All we can do is live in the moment, like every single day is our last. And at this very moment, we stand together, in the same place and time. If that simple fact is enough to make you smile, if even just a little, then all I ask in return is that you accept us and our forgiveness for what it is. Sheesh. Every damn time. What did I do to deserve your cornball attempts at consoling me anyway? Do you get off on making a chump out of me? Is that it?
There's no need to hold it in. I know exactly how it feels to be in your position. That's right, you once said so yourself, didn't you? The moment we joined the SSS, we were fated to fall victim to Lloyd's happiness.
Wait, how is this my fault again? Wait, how is this my fault again?
He does have a way with words, doesn't he?
For all my experience as a host, I still can't compare to a smooth talker like him. I'm a murderer. A useless, good-for-nothing jackass. I try to act all tough and smart, but in the end, I got curb-stomped by a little girl, even if she is a demon inside. Hell, it's amazing this little tantrum I threw didn't get us killed. Not that I won't have more down the road. Yeah, despite all that, you still don't mind? Not one bit.
And that goes without saying. Bring it on. I'll always be there to pick up the slack.
You know what they say, adversity builds character. Screw you, Wazzy. You squealed on me, didn't you? What the hell happened to keeping your mouth shut, you little rat? Now, Randy, you insult me. I didn't breathe a word. Lloyd and the others put in the legwork to find you all on their own.
Oh, wait a second, Wazzy. You knew Randy had left? Even before we found out?
Wazzy, I don't believe you. Wazzy, I don't believe you.
Wazzy. You've took yourself to a new low with this one.
Hey now, it's not as if I knew exactly where he was headed. Honestly, why do I always have to be the bad guy?
He says without a hint of irony. I suggest we leave him in the mountains to reflect on this breach of our trust.
Well, with that off my chest, I'm ready to get back to business as usual. It's getting kind of late, but why don't we go see how Muriel and the rest are doing? Yeah, I agree.
I can only hope the Red Constellation made a full retreat from the mountain path.